After repeated calls from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for access to specific weapons from the U.S., the Biden administration is ready to assist. A senior official announcing today the country would be supplying longer-range missiles. Tessa Bennett joins us now with the details. Tessa, why is this weapon supply so important for Ukraine?
Manisa, these Army tactical missile systems would allow Ukrainian troops to access specific Russian-held targets hundreds of kilometers away. Zelensky now describing these missiles as a crucial part of his country's victory plan. File footage shows the force of Army tactical missile systems, a weapon long sought after by Ukraine, being launched. Now, after months of pleas from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, President Biden will allow Ukraine's military to use U.S. long-range weapons to hit military targets in Kursk, the Russian region where Kyiv launched a surprise counteroffensive over the summer. The missiles would allow Ukrainian troops to reach targets as far as 300 kilometers away. Until this point, the country has been relying heavily upon domestically produced weapons, but still lacks the quantity needed to fend off Russia long-term. This move likely comes in response to Russia's decision to deploy North Korean ground troops, supplementing its own forces. The added firepower has raised alarm bells in Washington and Kyiv as the conflict between Russia and Ukraine nears the 3-year mark.
So this is a shift in policy, and Russia has unleashed a barrage of missiles on Ukraine. You know, we have been their ally for a very, very long time. We want to stay with them, and we want to make sure that Russia's aggression is checked.
Allowing Ukrainian use of the Army tactical missile systems has been under consideration for quite some time, with American officials divided on readiness concerns, chief among them being the limited supply of the missiles, a weapon officials say cannot be replenished quickly. Ukraine has long been lobbying Western allies to allow the use of these advanced weapons to defend territory. When Zelensky last visited Biden in the White House, he came equipped with a list of targets within Russian borders he planned to hit with U.S.-provided long-range missiles.
The plan to strengthen Ukraine is the victory plan I had presented to partners. Long-range possibilities for our army is one of its major points. Today, there is a lot of talk in the media about us receiving a permit for respective actions. Hits are not made with words. Such things don't need announcements. Missiles will speak for themselves.
Another major concern, the risk of escalation. Russian President Vladimir Putin delivered a warning to the West back in September, saying the country could use nuclear weapons if necessary, and any assault supported by a nuclear power would be considered a joint attack. Meantime, concerns on American soil are mounting about incoming President-elect Donald Trump, who throughout his campaign repeatedly stated he could solve the conflict, quote, very quickly.
So we have a very good relationship. And I also have a very good relationship, as you know, with President Putin. And I think if we win, I think we're going to get it resolved very quickly.
Military experts have said the effectiveness of these long-range missiles on the overall outcome of the conflict will be largely dependent on the permitted use. The weapons are authorized for use in the Kursk region right now, but use in more areas could complicate Moscow's ability to fight off Ukrainian troops. While Biden has been in office, the United States has given Ukraine tens of billions of dollars in aid, both for weapons and budget assistance. His administration plans to keep up this support for the remainder of his term.